so I will speak my mind. Can I do that, please? Some of you guys will feel like I'm talking about you. I promise I'm not. Maybe I am. And the topic that they told me to speak about was conversation with a top percenter or 1%er. And I want to be able, typically, to speak to a small amount of the room, especially the top leaders today. But I believe a lot of you guys will be top leaders of iGenius. So the talk that I may have today, you may not understand it, but I promise you one day you will. Y'all know when sometimes you know your parents teach you and you don't get it up until you grow older and be like, I see why. I see why my dad slapped me. That was a stupid move. So today the talk, I'm not gonna slap nobody today, but it will come in different doses. I've been in iGenius for 5.5 years. I've seen this company go through ups, through downs, through many tribulations. I've seen this company come up, go down, leaders come, leaders leave, negativity in, negativity out. I've seen it all. We paid a lot of prices for mistakes that it had to happen for us to grow. And a couple days ago, I was in my feelings that night, and I went in a chat and I asked, the core diamond chat that we have. And I said, what do you guys think I do all day? So I'll ask you guys this. What do you guys think I do all day? Who knows? Calls with what? With leaders, network, what do you guys think a crown does in his day? Innovates, I like that. Supports his team, sometimes a therapist for some reason. I hate it. Problem solver. I actually don't manage any of the businesses because I only care about one thing, iGenius. I don't care about my restaurant, I don't care about the studio that I opened. I have business partners that are managing the whole place. I don't care to make money out of it. I will make a lot of money out of that. I just don't care. Because money is no longer a motivation for me. Money is no longer a motivation. I'll tell you guys a deep story. December 2021, I saw $1 million in my bank account. I didn't know this, but once you have $1 million in your Canadian bank account, you have a private guy that you message. You no longer have to go to the bank. Hey, I just need 1, 2, 3 from you, and it will be done. And that I was in Dubai, and I was speaking to a guy that is very wealthy. And I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm losing it. Has anybody felt this way? Losing it? Raise a hand. Felt like in a moment that I'm not who I used to be. If you know me before, you know I would be yelling by now. I'm very calm. The yelling part will come. But I start strong. And I'll be honest with you guys, money made me soft. It's the truth. Money made me soft. A lot of the leaders that used to be with me when I was not a crown, they knew how tough I was. They knew that my love for you is me telling you the truth and the truth only. Is me telling you, you're not good yet. Or you're not good enough yet for you to hit this rank. Like I've had some guys in my team back in the days. It's like, bro, I don't understand why everybody's ranking up and I'm not. Because you're not ready yet. You have not developed yet. You have not gone through tribulations yet. Let me tell you guys a small story. Last year, 2022, early 2022, I get added in a chat created by the company. The name of the chat, what the fuck is happening? That wasn't actually what it said, but it was like, what's happening? Emergency meeting. And they said, there's 3,000 people that want to cancel in the past 48 hours. We lost 3,000 people in 2 days from the Middle East. We've had some big company attack us. We've had, people just bashing our names, doing the whole thing. And the company was confused. Like, Rakan, are you leaving? Like, why is everybody canceling? And I transparently didn't know. I didn't know what was happening because I believed that the leaders were handling it. We have 2 crowns in the Middle East. 2, not 1, 2. 2 people that have 500,000 volume qualified. Crazy. And I didn't know how to answer. I don't know what's happening. So I went back to my leaders. I'm like, can you answer me? Can you tell me what's happening? He showed me some certain people are attacked. Now, here's what a top 1%er does. Because I've seen people do stuff. They blame the company. They blame the leaders. They blame everything. My first thought, how fast can we get brand new 3,000 people? That's how 1%er thinks. And don't get me wrong, 2 months, we signed up 3,000 people. You should clap for that. So look, a couple things we want to talk about together today. By the way, love the OBG culture. I believe this year they have elevated a lot. A lot. The last time I see them, elevated a lot. GC is lacking this year. Don't get me wrong. We may have lost a battle, but never the war. Just saying. But look, let's talk about 2021, and I'll go through every single year. And the whole point of this is I don't have slides today. I don't have anything to give you. I'm going to tell you what I've experienced. I've gone through interesting times in my life. My first time in my life, I'm making over $1 million. I'm excited. Everybody around me looks up to me. I don't chill with a lot of people that are bigger than me. It's always people that, make less money than me. So somewhat got to my head. 2021, we've had big success. Huge. Going. We created 50 IPAs, which is platinum ambassadors in 1 year. Huge. We were pushing to the last minute of the year. We were in Dubai before we celebrated New Year's Eve. I'm telling the guys, we have one more we need to finish. One more, it's 49 IPAs. We have one more, and I'm not going, and I had COVID. I'm not going to that goddamn club if we don't finish that one more IPA. And guess what? 1 hour before New Year's, we finished the last IPA. 1 hour. And I can tell you guys one thing. The expectations were 2022 is we need to have 250 IPAs. That was the expectations, right? Because everything was going good. How many of you guys have had good runs in your business and then it slowed down after? But then some of you guys hit a rank and be like, you know what? I just hit diamond, I'm shooting for ambassador next week. But you don't understand that every single rank requires a new skill set. Requires you to be different emotional way, different thinking way, different of how you speak to your people. 2022 came around. Money's already in my head. I'm good. I'm good. In my team, they call me King Khalifa. It got into my head. I'm good. What are you talking about? I can't lose. Big companies start attacking us in the Middle East. I don't care. I'll just rebuild the team. Every time I lose somebody, I don't care. I'll build the team. From the 50 IPAs, 25 left. We've had one presidential leave. Presidential ambassador. 250,000 volume a month. Gone. Some diamond ambassadors. And I'm just questioning why. Don't get me wrong. I made a lot of mistakes. But why? Isn't that the whole point? Because if y'all think people that are at a higher rank figure this out, you are mistaken. We were talking upstairs, me and Kane, and we're talking to a group of people. And we were saying, listen, I'm still figuring stuff out. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm good at. I'm still trying to figure out what my role is. Your role has to change eventually. Your role in our company has to change eventually. It can't be just one shot. But you know what happened in 2022? Not only that money got to my head, and I start taking a management role. Right? Because I'm too busy with the teams, I can't even recruit. And if I recruit, I just recruit a leader. A guy that would come with a couple of hundred people. That's kind of how I was thinking. I can't sign up normal people. Guess what? Because I'm a big rank. I can't talk to you if you're this rank. Do you know why? Because I was taking advice from the wrong people. I was taking advice from the wrong people. I love them to death, don't get me wrong. Wrong advice. They're not me. They're not me. So we had a big drop in 2022. Although you'll never know. I can be making $2,000 a month. I swear to God, I will show up like I'm making $1 trillion a month. Because if I look in front of my people will smell it off me. If I show them that I'm losing, you will lose. I keep talking to you guys about history. You guys know how obsessed I am about history. I want to bring back my favorite story of all time, the Ottoman Empire. But just a small part of the Ottoman Empire. We were talking outside about the development of Christianity and kind of what happened and how it was at a certain point and how Islam came in. So Constantine III, in a version of the story, there was a big, masjid the Christian mosque. A church. Fuck, man. I'm losing my English. I should stop speaking Arabic. But anyway, so Constantine, right? Constantine, he's the king of the Byzantine Empire, which derived from the Roman Empire. He's the king. You understand, you are a king after Julius Caesar. Like, there's nothing strong than this. You control the world. You control the middle. Do you guys know Turkey or Istanbul is in the center of the world? Literally the center of the world. You're strong. Nothing can beat you. You're one of the strongest empires on earth. At that point, they were moving Christianity all over the world. A young kid, 19 years old, just decided, you know what? I'm going to be the guy that's going to take over Constantinople. It's me that's going to take over Constantinople. And I promise you, he lost 60% of his army fighting. He had 100,000 men, 60,000 gone. Not gone as in ran away, gone as in killed. But you know what happened, how he won? Number one, he was very persistent. All his generals, stop doing this. No. Stop doing this. No. We're going to keep going. I already lost 60%. There's nothing for me to lose. I would rather die here than go back to my homeland. That's his mentality. And guess what happened? In one night, there was a story that Constantine, there was a massive church right in the middle of Constantinople. If you've ever been to Turkey, it's called Hagia Sophia. Well-known church back, now it's a mosque. Church back in the days. He said he saw Virgin Mary leave church. And that's when he lost faith that he's going to be able to save Constantinople. And because Mehmed II heard about this, he knew that he's going to destroy. And that's what happened. That's how the Ottoman Empire took over Constantinople. My point with the story is, number one, Constantine, in front of his people, lost faith. And because he lost faith, his army lost faith as well. A top 1%er, no matter how bad things are, he's always happy. Listen, when I get into my shitty moods, I get into my shitty moods. Everybody leave me the F alone. Ahmed lived with me for a week, he hated it. He's like, bro, what the f? It's not good to live with me. I feel bad for my future wife. feel bad. So going back to my point, I can't lose faith in front of my people. I am the guy that's gonna lead this organization. I gotta stop listening to people that are not in my position. They're not me, no matter if it's good or bad. My mistakes don't define me. I don't care. I don't care. You will never define me by a mistake. You will define me of the things I've created. Because leaders are known for two things. Number one, either creating a problem or solving a problem. So I want to ask you, are you the person that solves a problem or creates a problem? A lot of you guys create problems subconsciously, by the way, just engraved in you. I know people in my team just create problems for nothing, just because they woke up today. Today is a good day to create a problem. Teet. Drop a bomb on the team. But at a higher level, I hope you guys understand that it's all about solving these issues. And I'm telling you guys, I hate solving problems. I'm the guy that don't solve, I'm the violence guy. I'm the guy, there's a problem, let's fight. Let me confront you real quick. My leaders hate that about me. Let me confront you, even if I'm wrong. Tell you what's on my mind. But you know what happened last year? I didn't do that. I started losing myself. I started losing who I am. Losing the vicious Rakan. The guy that fights till the last breath. And if any of you guys know I'm willing to fight for iGenius to the last breath. Because I've seen goods and real bads with this company. I've seen months where I'm clearing checks I've never seen in my entire life. And I've seen months where I don't want to look at this check. It's better for me not to check. Because I don't want to message corporate and be like, is this a mistake? There's a couple zeros missing. So number one, solving problems. You have to be able to learn how to solve problems. I love the culture. But at one point, a lot of you guys won't be united no more. At one point, Alex will not be able to save OBG no more. It's on you guys to save OBG. At one point, for my GC people, Rakan is no longer saving GC, you're saving GC. For any other team, my point is, sometimes it's on us to bring everybody together. My strong suit, my strong power is ours forever. No matter what the issues, let's grab everybody together. Let's bring everybody together. Because I love people. We can all work this together. I know you all hate each other, but let's just be in one room. And when I let go of my core stuff, the things that really moved, is when I start losing my grounds. Is when I start thinking, am I losing it? Everybody's edifying me outside, am I losing it? Eric Rory is talking about this is the upcoming superstar from network marketing. Am I losing it? Am I faking it? Jawad, give me the bat. Or Ahmed. Shout out to my younger brother right here. Our upcoming 7-figure earner. But you know what? This is my last message for you guys. When things are tough, you start losing people. When your leaders start putting doubt in your head, when you make mistakes, when you fuck up, you have to do one thing. Just one thing. You guys know what it is? You gotta swing hard. Every issue you have, what do? She's like, every problem that comes to you, what do? Let me hear it from you guys. Somebody tells you I'm quitting, what do? Not at them. Like I don't, but I'm talking about swinging at the problem, just so, because corporate is watching me. I would swing at them, but no violence, please, let's keep it. A leader quitting on your team and telling you, I can't do this no more, what do? Swing. Product not working, what do? Swing. A guy cross-recruiting your whole team, what do? Nice. Beautiful. People telling you you're no longer good enough, what do? I'll tell you guys something. I've had interesting time recently in my life where, I lost somebody special to me. Not death, but just lost them. And not Sayana, I'm just a little tired, so I'm putting my hand here. I can never lose Sayana. But I had to take interesting decisions in my life. Really tough decisions in my life. Tough. Life is not easy, man. I think y'all think that you make money and that's it, life is good. More problems happen with money. You have to deal with it in such a different way. And I dealt with it in a very wrong way. Very wrong way. But a mistake does not what? What are we gonna do? I heard a word, and I wanna end with this. I had one of the top leaders in the Middle East. Just reach out to me, they're moving to another company, some Ponzi scheme. They offered me $5 million. This is my first time ever sharing this story. $5 million to join their deal. What do you guys think I said? iGenius, give me the $5 million. No. And I said respectfully, I don't know how to lose loyalty to something that has paid me and my family for so long. He said, bro, just being respectful, I think you're losing it. And he's older than me, right? That was in December. I was in Dubai. In January, I decided to do a call, to challenge myself first and to challenge my whole team. I said, whatever you guys would do in an op call, I would do 10 times more. So my Arab team started jumping. They did an op call. They put 3,000 people on a call. So hard. Nice. Beautiful. Good job, kids. Wait till the clap will happen. I did a call by myself, challenged my whole organization. I put 4,500 people on a call. So every time somebody tells me, you're not good enough, what am I going to do? I want to hear it. I'm going to swing. And on the next events, when your team is telling you, I can't come because I have no money, what do I do? Swing. When people are leaving, what do you do? Swing. When your leader is telling you you're not ready to do this thing, what do you do? Swing. When you're at a point where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, what do you do? Swing. My whole life, my friends, I've been swinging. I've been swinging emotionally. I've been swinging physically. I've been swinging with all my powers. And last year I lost it. So in my head, the whole year I got into my head and I really felt I'm not enough. But I can promise you one thing, my friends, 2023, Rakan is going to be what? Swinging. I don't care how much money I make. I really don't. But I could promise you one thing, we're just warming up. So my last message for you, today was not really, a yelling session. I wish I have another training in my head that I really wanted to teach, but today is not the day. You're good enough. I promise you, you're good enough. You're better than me. You're better than any leader that was standing here. I promise you, you are better than them. I was sitting at my first event right in the front, and I said, I'm better than all these people. Me making no dollars. I'm better than all these people. I will destroy them. Just give me time. It's the vicious in me. I really wanted to be the top. I really wanted to play the game at a higher level. I really wanted to show everybody. So right now in the Middle East, where I come from, they're going to challenge me. I can promise you one thing, iGenius will be the #1 platform in the Middle East. Just give me 1 year. 1 year. Because it's my calling to do this. And I truly believe I will do network marketing until I die. Because that's what I want to do. For the leaders that had a tough year last year, we appreciate you for sticking around. Because it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to stick around in the bad times. It's so easy to stick around in the good times. So easy to stick around when everybody's making money. It's tough when everything is going to shits. I have days that I want to turn off my phone. I don't want to answer nobody because I know I may lose some good people around me. And I don't want you to make that mistake. My training that I really want to give, we'll leave that to another day. But I would urge you for next year, for every single one of you guys to come at a different version than what you are today. Because all of you guys are like version 1.0s, and I cannot wait for you guys to see version 2.0. All right, my friends?